This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It is Week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Florida Gators. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with Georgia Tech's head coach before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Yellow Jackets ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Break. Lock in.
Handoff ball running left. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here comes the offense on second down. On play action. Rolls right. Fires on the move. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time out. Coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game, and here you go. The opening drive of the game, great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it, and a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wasting no time slinging it around. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And man, this is exactly how you wanted to script this game. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, do a nice job in special teams. Now you get that first down. The juices are flowing. Everybody's feeling confident now. The offense is feeling good. I look, Jesse, for them to open it up now. Try to create an explosive play. They got some of that momentum early.
Yeah, and this is what coaches love to see too, right? Complementary football for everything you just talked about. And now, if you're the offensive coordinator, you got that first down. This might be an opportunity to take a shot like David said. The defense might be expecting run here. Take a look at what their personnel is. If you got the matchup you like, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Out wide right, it's Hosley. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off play action. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ball. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. The fake wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a give the ball. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Takes the handoff and he's going right.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Hosley. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Pulls it. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. On the run, it's Hopper. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. Past the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And so far, he looks a little bit rattled at the quarterback spot. Just not settled in, not fully comfortable. And you got to say the defense has done good, and they have taken away what they've wanted to do so far. But he's got to find some answers in this offense. Find some guys, find some matchups that he wants to exploit.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that we were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. His guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
The Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. He's past the marker. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hosman. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to Ball. Can't get him to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Gators! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Some misdirection with the counter. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little mystery.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Harris. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Unleashes it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab past the marker. At the 40, there he goes. Caught, and he's got room. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second and long here. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Plows his way ahead. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to pass. Rushes on. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world. our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 21 team, the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Cavaliers on top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. But this team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll take it himself. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Look out! He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Break. That's right. Coming to you.
Handoff for ball. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Buys time to his left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Gators right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Jones to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the 3rd snap, they take another shot, just couldn't come up with the completion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going downfield for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw again. Shoots it to the left. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. They'll go to the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Caught. Turning it on. Inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Hosley. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
On the move. Could be an alley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run.
Number 33 set to kick this one away.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive downs.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quick give. It's Pryor. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease. It's Pryor. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Powers inside. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He didn't make it. He needed 1, and he's going to lose 1 instead.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Drops back, it's Mendoza. Out wide left, it's Hosley. Jumped on top of the pile.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Right at the line. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscles. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that fourth down, and of course they go out and get it.
Hits inside, it's Hosley. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. In the backfield, it's Addison. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Quickly complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on 3rd down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So they get the ball back, still clinging to this slim lead. Defense helped them out, holding them to a field goal, but man, do they need some momentum on offense. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's Jaden one more time. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Back open in the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Here's a give the ball. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to get the corner. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Third and long coming up. Jones wants to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. The 30. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Gators are rolling down the field. Running right at the ball. Swamped immediately.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Out wide right, it's Bryant. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. We'll be clocking it. We're going to be using the sidelines to our advantage, try to put ourselves in a position to win this game.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Moving out to the right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Sends it back in motion. Jones to throw. He wants it all right now. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Drops back on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. He wants a big play here late. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.